Hello, everyone. It is double eviction night, baby. We're going to have a murder and we're going to follow up right with a round table. So, who will be our first person murdered tonight? Let's bring our folks in and find out. Melissa won a shield, so we know it's not going to be her.
Just me? Oh, there's Gabby.
Oh,
Gabby.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm relieved I'm not murdered.
No, I forget who has the shield.
Hiding.
Well, that's weird though. Oh, there's
I know, I forgot. I forgot. I was 1 round behind. I thought you had the shield, but no.
Yeah, that's why
Either way, you're not
thrown
murdered.
off. I was thrown off. I'm
Either
like, why
way,
am I
Melissa, we're not
first?
murdered.
Yeah,
What's this about the shield forgetting?
because when I had the shield, I was brought in first, and when I got in, it was me, and then Gabby came in right after, and I was like, wait a minute, Gabby, who has the shield? Because
That was my bad.
yeah, okay.
Normally, I bring in the first person because it's obvious they're not murdered, but I just
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Brendan messed up and it confused Melissa.
Keeping you on your toes.
I'm allowed one mistake per season.
There you go.
Okay, Diane is not murdered.
Oh, Zoom user, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm alive.
How many of us are there left? 9, 8?
9.
I do not know. Like, do not ask me to keep track.
Adam's here.
Adam's alive.
Hi.
Yay.
Hey, Adam. Who's there? Diane, Gabby, Melissa, me, and
Yeah.
you.
Where's Bianca?
She hasn't
Not
been
here
yet.
yet.
And Brent's not here?
No,
Not
Brent,
here yet.
Bianca, Taylor, and
Brent.
Amy.
Oh, and Amy.
Amy, yeah.
Yeah. Bianca's
There's
alive.
Bianca.
Right, Bianca's here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Bianca.
So we're waiting on.
Hi.
So we're waiting on Brent, Taylor, and Amy.
Ooh, we're matching today, Bianca.
I will confirm
Weird.
Amy
black.
is alive.
Alive. So
Amy's
Amy's
alive.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right,
Wait, so who does
it?
that leave
Brent,
us with?
Brent
Taylor?
and Taylor.
So Brent Taylor, are we missing somebody?
No, because Brendan just confirmed that Amy was alive.
Okay.
So Brent and Taylor.
Yeah. I think they're the only ones we're missing. And Taylor's like, oh,
Taylor.
did Brent get murdered?
Oh, shit. Taylor. It was Brent?
Wait.
Yeah, Brent got
I
murdered.
will confirm Brent was murdered.
Wow, I thought Brent was a
Damn.
traitor.
So did
All right,
I.
well,
Melissa.
The round table has officially started. You missed last time. Can you bounce right back? You're running out of people. So get to it.
I don't know. I'm flustered. I really thought that Brent had to be a traitor.
I was sitting here the whole time thinking it was going to be me, like guaranteed was going to be me. I'm shook it's right now. I'm not going to even lie.
Taylor, I think every one of us was in that spot where we thought it was going to be us.
Yeah.
No, but when it was like last two, like I was watching the Zoom, like the live stream, I was like, "There's no way it's not going to be me." Sorry for being selfish, but like, fuck.
Did anyone speak to Brent today?
No, I did not.
Not today. Last night, yes. Not today.
Yeah, I had a good conversation with him last night. He's been saying for every night that he's going to get murdered. But yeah, he thought it again.
He didn't say that to me. We just talked about the game, but yeah, I think all of us were concerned that we might get murdered. I don't recall him telling me that today, though. Or maybe, I think maybe just
last night he did.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a nice call with Brent a couple nights ago, but other than that, I haven't really talked to him much.
I think it was obvious, guys, that he was a faithful because that last night when he defended himself, that was pure, genuine emotion. Like you could see it.
Yeah.
At that point, I still
and
couldn't understand
Righteous.
why. Like it was pure. Like it was obvious to me.
Like, oh, are you talking about last night? Because like I could
No.
hear.
No,
some-
no.
No, this was a few
No,
nights
I think it was a
like
ago.
the other
couple
night,
rounds
like,
ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was the night with the whole
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
night with the whole coin. I'm not gonna even mention the word because it's cursed at this
Yeah,
point.
let's not.
Yeah, no, please.
Let's not, because when
We are
that
not mentioning
topic
Let's
comes
not
fingers.
up,
say we
we get
did.
distracted and we don't get anywhere. And
Yeah,
it'd be cool
no.
if we could actually have
That's
real
why I said I'm like.
conversation.
That's why I said it. As soon as I said the word, I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I shouldn't even say it.
I do
Right.
have a
Yeah.
question though for Diane.
Yeah.
Why, like yesterday, mostly everyone was thinking Kinsey was recruited as a traitor, but you were sus of her from the Monica murder before any of the traitors were captured. Why do you think she would have openly did a murder that would have so easily led to her if she was a traitor?
I don't know. It's whatever she said to me on whenever I send her. She didn't respond to my message in the main chat that I sent. And I sent her a message to her privately on one, and I asked her, like, why was my name brought up? And the fact that you said multiple people brought my name up to you. And that I said, well, if I do get murdered tonight, to me, you're the number one suspect because I wasn't expecting this. And she got upset whenever Demonica mentioned her name, remember?
Yeah, I
And
remember. That's why I thought she couldn't be one because it would have been too obvious of a kill.
But then you think she would be good as a traitor because this is the way she acts all the time in a game. So nobody would suspect her. That's what my idea was. But then she told me, she says, I wouldn't murder you. Like, it didn't make, like, her conversation to me didn't make sense at all. And I wanted to get on a call with her, and she said she was going to bed and she would text me later on, but it never happened. And that's why I had suspicious on her. Like, why is she avoiding me? Like, she doesn't want to talk to me.
And Adam, I'd also love to hear your reasoning behind voting me because we never really got to talk last night.
I'll say it again. I started to believe that maybe it was all to do with that first Diane vote where Kinsey brought up Diane, and then you kind of were like, oh yeah, like after Kinsey said it, and then when it came to the vote, Kinsey didn't vote for Diane, but you still didn't, and it just made me think that maybe you thought that Kinsey was going to vote that way, and you could hide your vote with Kinsey.
Oh no. Like Taylor said also, like he and I both had the same way that we had a conversation with Cody, we got tricked by him. That's really all there was to that vote.
Whoa. But yeah,
And
that's
then the other thing was just the thing I mentioned the other night was just that call that we had the other night where it's just you and me, and like I don't know, it was just different from my usual calls. You just didn't seem very interested in the call, like very. You know, when you're having a conversation with someone. You know, when you're having a
realize I
conversation
came
with
off that
someone
way.
and you're not getting anything back. Yeah, it was like a bit uncomfortable, but
Yeah, like I didn't realize I came off that way.
all right. You know I love you, Gabby. Anyway,
I
so
know, like,
you know.
we're all supposed to point out suspicious behavior. Like that's the point of the game. Like
Yeah,
I'm not upset.
yeah, I'm glad because you know I love you, and
Yeah,
like
I'm not upset at all.
but like yeah, we're at the point where it's brass tacks,
Yeah.
and
I have like the same question for Gabby. Why? So like Amy isn't a traitor, but why did you still vote for her last
I
round?
did because
That was
honestly
just
I did
weird
because
to me.
I knew for a fact knew for a fact Kinsey was not a traitor because there was way more evidence pointing for her being a faithful than a traitor, and I didn't know who to vote for because there wasn't any real evidence for anyone being a traitor, so I just picked a random name.
See, that's new information for me because I didn't actually see where the votes were and I haven't had time to watch the live. So thank you for bringing that up. Gabby, I'm not saying that you are a traitor.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
not.
saying
Nah, like I'm not a
that,
fan. Nah,
I
I
mean,
didn't think that, Melissa.
no offense, but that does look kind of weird because I
Okay,
think
yeah.
all of us have known for a very long time that there was no fucking way that Amy's a traitor. So
I just picked a random
Yeah.
name because
it is a
honestly, I
little
didn't
weird
have
But-
that
any
you would
strong.
vote for
I
her
didn't
of
have strong.
all people.
I didn't have any strong reason to believe any of you.
But-
I didn't have any strong evidence for anyone being a traitor.
But we don't have
Yeah.
the problem. But the problem is, Gabby, and I'm going to say this is we don't have strong evidence, but we're down to final 10 with hopefully 2, probably 3 traitors. We can't just go voting randomly for the sake of voting randomly because there's no strong evidence. There's really what sucks is there's no strong evidence on it. There's like, okay, I'm not going to say there's no strong evidence, but there's like pros to why I think everybody here could be one, and cons why I don't think anyone could be one. Like on my personal
Exactly.
behalf, I don't know how anybody else, but so like voting randomly, it's just like we kind of just gotta make the hard decision, and if we're wrong, then that sucks.
Yeah.
But you see why it looks weird to
Yeah, I
even
know.
mention voting randomly when we're at brass tacks, we're at final 10, we're
No,
at
I
final
totally get it.
8 with 2 or 3. So that's why, to at least me, it looks weird. I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but
Right. I mean, doubling down on what Taylor's saying, like, I could see a random vote on somebody who had suspicion, but Amy, it was really weird because,
yeah, and
I mean,
and-
let's be honest, Amy was on those calls so drunk
Yeah.
so many times.
oh
And
my god.
there's no way she wouldn't have slipped. I mean,
And Gabby,
listen, if she is a traitor, maybe that was all an act, but I don't
mean, I
think
think
Amy's that
No,
good.
well,
We
time out.
also
One
need
at a
to
time,
remember that
please.
she
Like, can I
could
hear?
have been, or any of us could have been recruited too. So she
Yeah.
may have been telling the truth when she was all drunk and stuff, and like, you know, it's only like so things like none any of us that even thought that on our cards where it says like faithful only or whatever, none of that matters now that there's been a recruitment.
That
because
is true.
all of us could have been recruited.
And
is
that's
true.
also I think where we got distracted in the previous round, because obviously some of us didn't vote for Kenzie because we thought she's been a faithful all along, but that could have changed in that last round.
Right.
I didn't vote for her because it wasn't because of the recruitment. Because again, I know Kinsey for a long time. I know she would have been different if she was a traitor. She would have suddenly not talked or said
Yeah.
anything or not been as vocal. Because I know
You
her
know,
house. That's why.
Gabby, what did you make of what she said to you last night at the round table? Because didn't she say that she said something about like you, right? Didn't she say something about Gabby last
Yeah,
night?
she
She
did.
said something
what did
about a
she
lot
say
of
again?
people.
I know. I will say I didn't think that Kinsey was a traitor, but the way that she was going left and right, like everyone last night, like do,
That's
like
what had me.
I was in my head, I was just like thinking to myself, Kins, just shut up. Like you're digging
Yeah.
yourself like a hole, you're making yourself look.
And that's why I'm frustrated. That's why I was frustrated when she flipped, because I was like, God damn it, we fell for it again. Like we let her mouth get her in trouble, and then
I know, and we can't
we
let that
freaking-
we can't let that kind of diversion happen.
Yeah.
like
We have to like
Yeah.
like that's what was
just,
frustrating.
in all honesty, the traders probably aren't being super loud about it, are they? They're going to be super quiet. So we got to stop
We gotta
like the big things and really start questioning things. And that's why, like, I love you, Gabby, and I'm sorry that, like,
I am not. No, go ahead. You're supposed to question everyone, Adam.
Yeah.
Like, stop apologizing for it.
like
And
we're-
then one thing that Brent also mentioned to me today is that he was suspecting Gabby because of her thinking Melissa's shield was private.
That was
Yeah.
an honest mistake, and then I don't. That was an honest mistake. I thought it was private. It was not me giving myself away. I was like,
Because everyone knows shields are not private.
I
Everyone
know,
No.
I know, like
Especially since, like, after I won the shield, like, Kinsey fucking went after me right
There was
there
a
on
full
the
on
Zoom.
public.
So
that was
It
a
was a-
classic case of thinking before speaking before thinking.
yeah.
Like,
But yeah, like I would think especially that round, like
like
Like,
that. I don't know. I don't know what
It-
I was thinking, but it was not that I was planning to murder Melissa or anyone really, because I am not a traitor.
Does anyone
I
have
can
any
I can
questions for
I can
anyone else?
empathize. I can empathize with you, Gabby, because that was like, remember me, round one,
Yeah.
was speaking with the whole thing. So I can empathize with you, but like
I
there are
gotta
small
pee, but I
little
can still hear.
But one at a
there
time,
are
please.
small there are small little things that has happened with like your behavior that like I might think you got recruited, which
Well,
I
I
could
did
be
not.
wrong,
You are.
but
You would be wrong, Hyrie. Like,
convince me
there's certain,
otherwise. Convince me
the fact
otherwise,
that
Gabby.
if I was recruited, you think I would have known about it? But clearly, since I did not get a message that I was recruited, it's probably because I was not.
Okay, but
Okay,
that's
that's fair. And I do have a question from Amy. Amy told me to ask Gabby this, but after reading it, I feel like it's the same question that I asked you earlier, Gabby, about voting her. But she said, I just want to know why you, Gabby, burnt a vote on Amy when she's been suspicious of others before, and now all of a sudden you're not. So that's what Amy wanted me to ask you.
Because everyone was voting for Kinsey, but I did not want to be a bandwagon because I knew she was a faithful. So I was like, I have to vote for someone, and I'm not gonna just bandwagon when I don't think the person's a traitor.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
yeah.
That's totally fair.
Which that's totally fair, but I do wonder what made you decide to go Amy.
It was
Yeah.
just like a random
See,
That's my
first name.
only
It was just like
thing.
a random name that I figured wouldn't
but
affect the outcome of the
but
vote.
that's what I have a problem with is the word random. Personally,
Yeah,
that's what I'm really griping with. Because again, like I said, we're at like yeah, we got it wrong, and that sucks. Like that does nothing more than suck because we really needed a trader out last round. I'm not even gonna lie. But the randomness when we're so close to the end, like we can't just throw random votes on people. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
That's
know
where
what
I'm
you
having
mean.
a really hard time.
I wish I didn't, but I did, and we cannot take that back now.
yeah.
And that is not evidence that I am a traitor because I am not. So do not do another time where you fixate on one thing. Please, let's not do
well.
that again.
Does anybody else have anything for anyone else? So it's not all just Gabby being questioned. Does anybody else have anything for anyone?
Not
Uh,
nothing like concrete, unfortunately.
yeah, I don't.
Like that's what sucks. It's like, yeah,
I'm trying to think.
I think like going back to MJ, we really need to look at the bigger picture because I
Yeah.
don't think we have been. Um, like I don't know if we're having conversations about why, like who was Cody actually working with, like the
Okay, so
connections in this game. Like
that
we're not
brings
drawing that map.
that brings me. I do have a question
yeah,
for you, Taylor.
yep,
I believe it was around that Cody went,
yep.
and it seemed like at the round table, most people were going to be either voting Cody or voting Diane.
Yeah.
And when it came time for the voting, you said that you couldn't vote Cody and you couldn't vote Diane. Can you explain that, please?
Well, because the thing, like Cody, like I said, had me fooled. Like, and I said to everybody, and I'll repeat it again. Like, unfortunately, like I believe there was somebody who was using me in one-on-one calls, and unfortunately, it was him. Like, I truly just could not believe because the conversation, and I wish I did it on video instead of text, because then maybe I would have not believed it. Like, he just sounded so frustrated. Like, nobody's listening to me. I'm trying to see the big picture. I'm trying to hunt the traitors. He did through text, unfortunately, which again, he should have. Maybe if he did through video, I wouldn't have believed him.
Right.
So I just couldn't believe that he was one. And then Diane, I see how she plays these games. I've watched her in Superstar. I watched her in other ones, and I messed up, and I'll own up to messing up. I believed the wrong person. I should have voted Cody. Went with my gut, not with my butt. And that's what happened.
All right. Thank you. I've been thinking about that for a
Yeah.
while just because of the way you had said I
Yeah.
couldn't vote.
I couldn't believe it, and I was clearly wrong to not believe it. That's
Right.
But but I have a history of getting pocketed in these
I
games.
mean, no, that's fair because I think some of us have definitely had blinders when it came to certain situations, you
Yeah.
know?
But that's why I feel the same way with this, like with all 8 of you. It's like I could believe
right.
everyone
Like
here
for
on this
me
call.
with MJ, I 1000% had thought that MJ was faithful, and that the reason that she hadn't voted Sean was because she was blinded by their friendship. But
Yeah.
then that night that MJ got banished, and I did vote for her, and the reason being is because when she said, and I think I'm quoting, that her vote and that their friendship had nothing to do with any decision she made. So at that point, I was like, okay, so I was wrong. She wasn't blinded by the friendship, so she must have
Yeah.
been a traitor, which
Well,
looking back, I think maybe she didn't realize that she was blinded by the friendship.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it
And I
happened.
think that's where we are all now at the point in this game. We're all close. We all have great respect for each other. We like each other a lot. Like we've become friends.
Yeah, this sucks.
We
Yeah.
have to have now
This-
those uncomfortable conversations.
Exactly.
On a
I
pers-
am very socially awkward when it comes to stuff like that. That's why I keep on apologizing, Gabby, for because if I'm wrong, like like it would suck. Like I just those kind of conversations are difficult when you're so close with everyone, but we have to have them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
We really do.
So, does anybody have any suspicions that they want to share?
Yeah, I think it's Jenny.
Oh, it's definitely Jen. We've
Oh,
known that for
no,
a long
no,
time.
no, you're wrong. It's Tony.
Out of those
Tony
two, I
would
would-
make a great traitor. She
I
would.
agree,
She would.
100%.
Right,
She
guys,
would.
guys, I didn't mean to distract us. I was just trying to be funny. Let's get back on
No,
track.
it's
Yeah.
no, let's focus. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, dude, I'm really puzzled. I could give lots of reasons why I think none of you are traitors,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Where
that's what I'm
is
saying
I
Amy
too.
tonight?
also
Right?
I have good
Amy-
relationships with all of you remaining, so I feel
Amy
like
hasn't been
maybe
here
I
the
am
last.
blind.
But
Amy
yeah,
hasn't been-
where is Amy? Because I don't
From
suspect-
what Amy told me, I
Yeah.
don't know if she shared it with anyone else, but she is having a dinner with family members that she hasn't seen in 3 years.
Oh,
So
Like,
yeah.
and I'm not trying to hold anything against anyone, but like,
no,
like
but we're,
you're not here at the round table. Like we
we're-
might be missing something on that person, or that person might be, like it's really important that we're at least here for a part of the
We're-
round.
Yeah, she might have something brilliant to say too,
like we're at final 8. Like I don't want to.
Does Amy talk to any of you? She doesn't.
No.
We don't really have one-on-one conversations. So
Not
like,
at all.
so
Not
any information
not
I hear
really.
at the round table,
My
and she
only
doesn't really say much then
communication with
either.
Gabby has been sorry, not Gabby, Amy has been round tables or the
Round tables as a
phone
group.
calls in the
I
main.
don't-
Round tables as a
I
group calls.
I don't
Yeah.
think that she's a traitor. I'm just trying
No.
to point out that like it's frustrating because
So,
we
you
need
know what?
everyone to be playing.
Adam, I agree with that. There's a part of me that's saying she can't be a traitor because she would have confessed. But at the same time,
But
I
let's rec-
swore there was no fucking way that Tina would be a traitor because I could not see production
And I-
making Tina a traitor. So after finding out Tina's a traitor, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sus of all of you. Like I have
but
no evidence to think any of you are, but at the same time, like if Tina was a traitor, any one of you motherfuckers is a traitor.
But again, we're up. But the problem is we're at brass tacks, and unfortunately, the thing is we also have to think of recruitment. And unfortunately, in my opinion, a possibly recruited traitor is just as dangerous as an OG at this point. And
Mhm.
Amy hasn't
Maybe
really
more
talked.
so. Maybe
Yeah,
more
maybe
so.
more so.
Yeah.
And Amy hasn't talked to a lot of us, so I do think there's a possibility. I don't want to jump on the bandwagon and force you
No,
to
honestly,
jump on the bandwagon.
that would honestly probably be brilliant though for them to have recruited her.
I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to jump
can
on the
see that as
bandwagon
well.
and have her people vote for her because like I don't want to cause that, but it's a possibility, and I don't.
Yeah.
Ugh,
And I will say
hate
too,
it.
like I mean, on the call, she was always really drunk, and I feel like she would have slipped, but there hasn't really been calls.
Well, we haven't been
No.
allowed to.
Instead.
That's
And she doesn't
Yeah.
talk to any. I know she doesn't talk to me on one-on-one.
Nope,
it's
me
Yeah.
neither.
I mean, I'm definitely thinking it's possible, but I'm at this point, I'm not sure that I have enough evidence to vote her.
Mhm.
There isn't.
There's
And,
know what I
enough.
mean?
There's not enough evidence to vote anyone. Let's be honest.
That is true.
and
is
that's
true.
what sucks about traitors.
Mhm.
It's that social deduction is not strong enough, and that's what I hate.
Yeah, we're gonna have to vote for. We're gonna have to vote for someone based on little evidence, no matter who it is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh my god, this fucking sucks.
Yeah,
It does.
this part of the game sucks. Like at this point, with only 8 people left, it's like, ugh. I hate like just throwing it to.
And here is Brendan.
All right. Any further discussion points?
Uh,
You're all just kind of going in circles at this point.
Yeah.
nothing strong. I think, unfortunately.
All right. Time to vote. Please cast your votes in your confessional,
Uh,
and I'll be back.
I should turn my camera off while I make my contemplation faces.
Guys, I tried to put my fire pit together, right, to have a fire tonight, and this is how far I got.
oh, you're allowed.
I'm
Oh,
so
you're allowed. Oh, you're allowed to burn right now. We're not allowed to burn.
Yeah, we're allowed to. I'm
Or
surprised
actually,
we're
no.
allowed
I
to.
think we just got
Look,
allowed
that's how far I got. Oh god, why is it so blurry?
because you have blurry background on, babe.
Oh, I do. How do I turn that off? Background. Oh, there you go. And that's how far I got with it, literally. And there's this little bit here that I got. It sucks. Come on then. Uh-uh. Go. Also, come on. Get out.
oh, you're adorable.
Huh?
Oh, you're adorable.
Come on, girl.
All
No,
right.
Oh god.
I
Good
got
luck,
the
everyone.
votes. Let's start with Gabby.
Wow. Okay. I feel like you were pretty adamant that Kinsey was a traitor, even when this person was pretty adamant that Kinsey was a traitor, even when she turned out to be a faithful. And then there was distractions since the beginning that I still haven't been able to fully shake. So I'm sorry, Hyrie.
All right. Hyrie.
Um, I still think that this person would make a very well trader if they were recruited because they have such a sweet soul and would probably get away with it. I voted Gabby.
I would not get away with it because I am asset lying. For the
All
record.
right.
I don't know that.
All right. Taylor.
Yeah, just I'm. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking at this point, but I can't shake the possibility that there's been a little bit of a behavior change and just little stuff. So I had to vote Gabby tonight,
All right.
but I
Adam.
truly don't know.
Gabby, you know I love you. You're an absolute sweetheart. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel like crap, but I did vote for you tonight.
Diane.
Yeah, I just can't shake the fact that you said about Melissa, about her shield. To me, that stands out a lot, and I voted for you, Gabby. I'm sorry.
Bianca.
Sorry, Gabby, there's really not much to go on, so I also voted for you.
All right. Melissa.
Oh, I'm already unmuted. I also did vote for you, Gabby. I don't think I'm wrong, but I would hope I am. And
Well, you are.
if you're faithful, I'm sorry, but really had nothing else to go on.
All right. And then Amy was the last vote. She pre-voted for Gabby. Gabby with 7 votes. You have been banished. Please step into the circle of truth and reveal whether you are a traitor or a
I would
faithful.
say I was expecting more from those of you who know me better and to know that I am a shit liar and I will continue to be a shit liar because I have never lied once and I will never lie again because I remained faithful the whole game. So
All right.
get ready to lose.
I'm sorry, Gabby.
All right, Gabby.
Sorry, Gabby.
Oh, she's on Zoom.
Am I
All
the
right.
only one that thought she was about to reveal herself as a traitor the way she was
I
saying
worked-
that?
I
Yeah.
was,
You went
but
right.
then
I was
she
too.
fit.
Oh my
All right,
God.
folks.
This
I'm gonna
is
give
hard.
the faithful message here. Y'all say that you had nothing to go on. We are like day 26 into the game. You can't have nothing to go on. And now tomorrow there's gonna be another murder. So which will be the last murder in this game.
Oh, thank God.
So you got to get your act together. You need to go back. You got to search through the evidence. This is 20. You can't go this deep into the game and not have anything to go on. That's just my own opinion. So,
Can you
but
tell us where to look?
no.
As a werewolf
Nice
host,
try,
even as
Melissa.
a werewolf host that's hosting a werewolf game right now, even I would say no. So
Yeah.
All right, but we have one other twist here.
why?
I will also confirm that there is a seer in this game. The seer will message me privately in their confessional of who they would like to schedule a one-on-one meeting with. I will send a Zoom to one of you. And in that Zoom, you will meet the seer, and you will need to reveal to the seer whether you are a traitor or a faithful, and you cannot lie. How that information from that meeting is communicated afterward is up to both of you. You can lie, you can tell the truth. I don't
Interesting.
care. But trying to give you some extra evidence here. So
Give us something. Jeez,
all right.
a clear or a touch
Well,
tracer. Give me something.
you'll find out, and then tomorrow, hopefully that person doesn't get murdered, or the seer doesn't get murdered.
Oh.
That's a possibility, I'm not gonna lie. And then we will go into our finale night on Wednesday, where we will do a banishment with at final six. That person banished will reveal whether they are traitor or faithful, but then we will have another round table immediately after, where the person being banished at final five will not reveal whether they are a traitor or faithful. And then we will go into our final fire of truth, where you will decide whether you want to end the game or banish again. If you banish again, that person will also not reveal, and we will keep that until you either end the game or there's two people left. So you got a couple days to think about it. One of you won't make it to Wednesday, but I wish you luck. Good night.